Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you guys how to crochet. So when you guys keep practicing, you guys will be able to crochet stuff like this and other stuff. So the materials that we're going to need are a crochet hook. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook, some yarn. I'm using this light blue acrylic yarn, which goes really well with the hook size, as you guys can see. And this is optional. You guys can use some kind of marker thing. I'm using a bobby stick, like bobby thingy, so I can mark my stitches. And also, if you want to count your rows, you can use a stopwatch. So now we're going to make a slip knot, and right now you don't need a hook, so you only need to use your hands. So we're going to make a little loop with our fingers, and I'm going to place it here so you guys can see, like so. So now we're going to make the slip knot to start your crochet, and you don't really need your hook, so just leave it aside. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to distance a little bit from the tail. I'm going to make a loop with my fingers, well, with only one finger, like so. And then you want it quite big so you can do this step easily. You're going to fold it on the string of the tail, so it's kind of like an eyeball, and you're going to pick the middle bits and hold these two ends and kind of hold them like not that, not strongly, and then you've got a slip knot there, and tighten this bit. I'm going to do that again a bit slower for you. So going to make a loop with your finger, fold it over to create an eye, pick the middle bit and hold these and pull at this bit. So now you've got yourself a slip knot. So now is the time that you're going to start using your hook. So you're just going to put it through, and you're going to get your tail, and you're gonna pull it. Then you can do it as high as you want, but make sure that you've got like a little gap there. So now I'm going to show you guys how to chain. So to chain, you're going to yarn over like this, and make sure you're holding on to this tail like quite a lot. And you're just going to turn your hook like this and through. You see this V shape, these two lines? That is the first stitch, and you're going to do that again. So yarn over, pull through. It's kind of like a pattern. That's what you're going to see all the way through, whether it's a very tight one or a very loose one. So I'm going to do 10 of these, so I'm already on 4, so 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I've got 10 here, but always with crochet you always want to do one chain more than you actually want. So now I've got 11. So now, to start your actual crochet, you're going to skip the 11th stitch, and you're going to go into the 10th one, this little loop here. So you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through 1, then you're going to yarn over, remember to always twist your hook, and go through 2. So that's how you single crochet. So I'm going to do it again slowly, and this is the next stitch right there. So you go in, yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're going to do that all the way through, and I'll see you guys at the end. I almost forgot. Let me show you guys how to take away a stitch. So let's say that you only got 1, or your yarn like went through this and it's like you've done it wrong, like, oh no, what do I do? All you need to do is take your hook off, get the yarn that's connected to the ball, and just slowly pull until you've got this one that you need, and you just return your hook back to the loop, and then you just look and continue as normal. And that's how you take away a stitch. Okay, so I've just finished my second to last stitch, and now I'm on my last one, which is this little V. So pull through like so, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you've just made 1 whole row of single crochet, and you can tighten this bit a bit. And you think, I want to get higher, so how do I do that? Now I'm going to teach you. So you chain 1, which is the first thing that I taught you guys to do, yarn over and pull through that, and now we've got 1. So now I'm going to teach you what most people do to get higher and what the best way is to do. So this is what most people do. They turn their work, skip this chain that they did, go into the first one, and see how I'm going through both those loops. Well, you're going to yarn over, go through them, yarn over, and pull through. So that's what most people do, and as you can see, it isn't very straight, that line. It's kind of wobbly, and that's what it's going to do all the way through. So this is what I would tell you to do. So you still chain 1 and you turn your work, but you skip the first stitch. You skip the chain and the first stitch, and you go into your second one, which is this one, second V, pull through and yarn over and pull through 2. Now, once you do that and do that again and come back, that little loop there is the one where you're going to go into. So, as we did the round before, you're going to yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So, you're going to keep doing that all the way to the end. Okay, so now I've just finished my round, and as I said before, we're going to chain 1 and turn our works and do the same thing I just told you. Don't go here on the first one, go on the second one. And I'm just going to complete this to show you. Look how straight that edge is. It's really straight, and the same with this edge here. And do the same thing again, do the single crochet, like so, and the more times you crochet, the faster you get, like me. Like, this is not the quickest I've done, I'm just doing it slower for you guys. So now I'm on my last actual stitch here, and yeah, and now we're gonna go, you see how this is straight but it's starting to curve there. We don't want that, we want 10 stitches. So we go into that loop thing, go right in here, yarn over, pull through, and do a normal single crochet. Now if you want, like, I'm pretty trustworthy in myself, you can count the V's. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. But if you know, like you can tell that it's going to be straight and that it's going to be 10, then you don't need to count. But I suggest since you guys are beginners, then you guys do start counting your V's. So we're going to start chaining and doing the single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you guys at the end. Okay, so now I've reached the end of my little piece. I've done a couple rounds and I'm going to teach you guys now how to count. So you see these little thingies of 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a stitch, that is a stitch, that is a stitch, that is a stitch. So to count, since this is the front of it, and this is like, of course, the back, this is how you count. So, of course, this is number 1, 2. Always count like these little spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've done 6 rows here. And it's looking pretty nice, and as I said, the edges are neat, straight, and so is it on the other side. I just want you guys to note something, that this isn't the only stitch in the world, the single crochet. There's many others in the world which I will be teaching you guys in my next videos. This is just the easiest one to do, the single crochet. And some examples are double crochet, half double crochet, treble crochet, and bobble stitches as well. Those are some examples which I will be showing you guys, where you guys can make multiple stuff like this. And thank you so much.